me. No, Mr. Manichico is who I want to save. Stop right there. You're in stream next. Okay, I got him. Steel trap number 6.
You got him.
Steel trap number 6. Quality. Arms action.
You said quality right as she's ruffled a bag and coughed into the mic. What the hell?
So, Spenjo, we're jumping right into the action with Slayer versus Spenjo. I've never seen Spenjo use double nades on Min before. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like nades should be restricted to heavy armor characters because the drawbacks to using nade are significantly lower when you're using a character with heavy armor. I don't know how I feel with a giant girth 5 nade on a character with no super armor.
Cobra.
That's a good
I already
point.
know how I feel about that one, so yeah, I agree, but still.
That's a good point.
That's a good point, it is. You're correct.
You know what? It's not working out. And it's not working out for him too well. Slayer's going to get the rush. It's going to be blocked. And now Spenjo gets an opportunity to pop a very high damage nade rush. Nade has very good damage on rush. Not so much when it's double, but when you combine it with something else. Like Nade Kablammer, for instance, you can have very high rush damage, although it's kind of inconsistent. Yeah. I've had like 325 rushes. I think the highest I've been able to get a Nade Kablammer rush is 455 or something like that.
But you have to get the heavy arm out early, and the chance of that actually hitting on rush is rough. You're relying on the nade to pick up the slack.
It's very inconsistent, that's for sure. And we're thinking Spenjo's probably going to opt for a different option.
Yeah, he's getting his arms clipped a ton over and over again.
He's got to tuck them in.
Tuck them arms in.
And yeah, he switched one out. He switched out the big one, which is a good call from Spenjo. Now he can have a giant Mander, which is arguably better than a giant nade. All things considered.
All things considered, yeah, it technically could be. Big explosion arms are great until you get clipped by them, and then you're like, oh, damn it, that's right. Yeah.
It's all fun and games until you lose a set because your nade got clipped. I've had that happen before. But you know what can't get clipped for damage? Manders. And it makes your grab faster. And it's just a pain in general to deal with. But when you're Ribbon Girl, your maneuverability is a little accelerated, and it's a lot easier for you to sidestep those things. As Slayer's actually been demonstrating, unfortunately, he gets caught there. 270 rush. The thing about adding Mander is that your rush damage will become less consistent now that you're not using double gloves because...
It's so hard to actually get a confirm into slap. Hitting slap first usually makes the rest of the rush confirm, but hitting slap first on rush is a little difficult. Spenjo actually did do it there, but Ribbon Girl was so high in the air that slap knocked her down into the nade rather than actually confirming.
Right. Spenjo's looking like he's going to come back and equalize the situation with 1 round apiece, but Slayer gets a grab just as I say that, because that's how it works here.
Ooh, they're scrapping.
Nice! You see that deflect, the kick deflect into the grab? That was great.
That's what all minions go to bed thinking about. They're like, I can't wait to do that. And then 90% of the time, it doesn't work.
He equalizes the situation. No changes from either player. No. Slayer opting to not have an explosive glove, so that means he can't really get clipped for damage like that. And if you're Ribbon Girl, it's definitely because it's really easy to get clipped out of the air, like explode in the air. So nade not really a hot pick for Ribbon Girl. All things considered, the Spenjo's going to try and catch him on the rush. It's not going to work, and he's going to fight right back.
But actually, just couldn't capitalize it on that well.
Yeah. We're going to see if Slayer can land his rush. I thought maybe that Mander was going to hit him out of it before it worked, but he got it to land.
Baited.
The clip nade gets blocked. Spenjo protects himself from further damage. Nice maneuverability around these Manders. Slayer, I guess is really pivotal to be a good Ribbon Girl player. Just the jump, dash, mind games are very strong. As they both jump and dash to the air there. Nice stray hit. Nice raw, uncooked toaster there from Slayer.
They're getting just a lot of stray hits over and over again. Just random stuff.
They're kind of scrapping. Slayer's got the advantage, but Spenjo gains advantage in neutral with Rush online. Things are looking up as he pushes Slayer into the hot pocket.
Rush could kill if the
Can he mix it up? Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Will he fool Slayer? No, he won't. And now
Let him
Slayer
get right out of that pocket for free.
Slayer's very close to rush, but he's now on his last hit. Oh my!
There it is.
Oh, can't make it work. There it is.
That arm break was pivotal.
Yeah, Spenjo pulls the last one out. He gets the last laugh, as it were. And he emerges victorious. I'm commentating the tournament right now. I'm sorry, I cannot join you and play Rocket League. I'm sorry. Give Tato with a 15-bit donation.
Hey, thank you, Giftado.
Might have to skip a few.
Keep on quelching. I'll quelch just for you, brother.
Unconditionally. For those of you just tuning in, welcome back. Welcome back to the Steel Trap series of ARMS tournaments, the best one ever, no questions asked. Better than the August NA Open. I can say that my tournament is better in terms of the rules, at the very least. The ARMS NA Open rules are something else. I'm Steelhead, my co-caster and generous streamers, Hanukkah, Jamboree, or Big Jew, as it were. And we're just gonna, same as it ever was, every week, just back, showcasing quality ARMS content to the masses, as they're gonna go forward with their bands. Oh, what? I'm sorry, what?
I'm handling it, yeah, I got them on their bands. Go to Mausoleum, alright. Game tree taking place on Mausoleum.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Min
Steelhead.
does work. No, it's... Min does work on Maz. Maz is a good stage for momentum-based characters, for sure. Min is one such character. Excuse me. Slayer, I can't remember if Slayer's... Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought he was using defaults, and I remembered that. Toaster might as well be a default arm. Just a general default on everyone, since it's good on everyone. But no... Well, actually, no. Slayer opts for the Popper this time. How do you feel about that pick?
Popper is good. The larger it is, the better. I would actually usually... actually, no, I can see where he's coming from with it. I think Popper's pretty good, especially if you're trying to, like, clip the explosion arm a lot. Because it's just really annoying and it forces them to move a ton. Popper
is very wide, and it can clip nade a lot easier than Mander could, which sounds like it's not true, but I think there's some truth to it. Nice block on the nade there. Doesn't drop shield too early. Oh, Spenjo got greedy and tried to grab, and Slayer with nary a scratch. Might be working on a perfect. I'm not sure. I think he's blocked a couple of charge punches, but mostly untouched in this round. Going to try and end it off with a clean victory. Evades the Mander. Oh, and he gets smacked by the Slap-O-Mander. Even if there was
damage round one.
Yeah, if there was a perfect, it was gone. And there's another one, Spenjo, with not quite the magic pixel, because you can still see the life bar, but he's working with it. He's got rush, so. But I imagine he will probably want to save that for the next one, unless he gets into a really close life situation where it would kill if it landed, which it won't right here. As 18 seconds are on the clock. Slayer might be... No, never mind.
He's just dancing, bro. Look at him go. He's just moving.
He was swagging on him. That's what
Slayer said, no thing.
Maybe I won't.
If I was going to get hit by Girth 5 Slap, I would simply just say, no thank you. Walk away.
I would simply not. As Spenjo switches out his big arm for Roaster. That's going to be a lot... It's going to be a lot better. It's going to be easier for him to knock Popper out of contention. And if he keeps this up, he might be able to get a shield break if he pops Rush like really soon, but Slayer's arm gets time to heal with that Popper knockdown. I've always thought it was odd how charged light arms can just get a free knockdown. Uncharged light arms can just garner a free knockdown. Like, it makes sense, but I don't like it.
It's 2 hits in 1. It's the best of both worlds.
Quite frankly. That's why it's so good on high growth characters. I should probably consider using light arm.
I agree.
Spenjo... Is that going to be it? No.
Spenjo called that move out, waited, and got every part of that dash covered.
Super hard call out. Ribbon Girl jump dash forward grab is a tricky option to get it. Well, I guess Ribbons don't really ever use it unless you are vulnerable, and he caught Spenjo looking pretty vulnerable there as they're both down to their last one, probably two hits. Nade hits him there. Ooh, and they're both definitely down to their last hit now. Will
Both
Slayer
just
be able
taking
to
hits
close
off
it
Sue.
out? Yeah. Oh, he got greedy. He got greedy.
He wanted it. He wanted it.
We can't have that. Spenjo says, "What are you doing?" Spenjo keeping him honest in this second round as he equalizes the rounds again. And Spenjo has the opportunity.
Let's set this away. Match point. He can lock this and send it home.
Match point, Spenjo. He gets him again. He catches him again with the greedy grab. And
the little side
Big
step.
Roaster. Yeah, Big Roaster's paying off big time for Spenjo right now. If you can keep the pressure going. Yeah. Would you say Big Roaster or Big Toaster? I guess for if you're Min, if you're big arm, the tracking doesn't matter all that much. I don't think. So,
yeah.
Roaster's
I might say Roaster personally against Ribbon Girl if you think you're just gonna need to catch her when she lands, you know.
Oh, Slayer said no cover up options for you. This is an ultimate. Things are unsafe. And he punched like that. That was good. Nice. He's gonna combo that into rush. No, he's not gonna do it.
He's saving. He's like, nah, I can wait.
Oh, he can take the lead with a rush right now.
Big for Slayer.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he gonna land the rush? No, Spenjo's gonna be able to block it. But at the very least, they will be closer. It will be nice popper. He's catching him on all the cover up options. Nice grab from Spenjo to get him off of the trampoline. Most importantly, that gets him off the trampoline.
Trying to keep him off the corner right now.
And Slayer gets back on the trampoline, but there goes. Clips the nade for an extra 50. That can really add up over time. Is he going to be able to get the last hit? Yes, he will. That is 1-1. Or is it 2-0? My memory's
2-0, not 1-1. Spenjo takes it home.
What? Slayer won.
Slayer won. Oh, what was I looking at? My bad.
Spenjo did not win. That is a 1-1 situation.
I looked away for half a second to update something, and I totally missed the most important part. All right.
Slayer's a fiend, man. He's always entering stuff.
Slayer does enter a ton of stuff. Slayer's one of those players that you can just expect to be in a bracket.
It's true. Bracket updates: Mario 119 beats Jellypop 2-0. Lunagabs beats Niru 2-0. Mystery Man and Jiko will be next on stream.
Stream? Word.
That's a hot set. I don't want to miss that. Slayer equalizes. I love to ban, but I can't. I see. As we look to Slayer for the ban.
I'm gonna ping both of you regardless. I don't care who's banning.
Slayer thinking long and hard about his stage bans. I need water. I am drinking water now.
Stay hydrated, everybody.
This event sponsored by water.
Alright, what are they banning? Yeah, G goes back, baby.
Oh yeah. I'm excited to see what he can do, to be honest. I'm very excited to see what Chico can. They're going to go to sparring ring.
Spenjo's going to have an easier time here locking Slayer into the corner here, keeping movement to a minimum.
Yes, I do not like this stage for Ribbon. That's not a lot of space for her to do her thing. And when Ribbon can't do her thing, it typically spells doom for her. We'll see how Spenjo can capitalize on the decreased available space in Game 3, the game for all the marbles, to keep yourself out of the lower bracket. No arm changes from either of them. Wait, no. Oh no, Spenjo lost, so he didn't have to announce it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he switched out his Slapamander for Tri-Blast. Not making an appearance here, however. He's sticking with Big Roaster, with Nade on the side, yeah.
Tri-Blast is one of my go-tos in a lot of matchups, but for sure against Ribbon Girl it's a go-to. I'm just going to cut off all her landing options by putting 3 bullets in the entire field.
Dude, nice vertical tracking on that nade to catch Slayer all up in the corner out of the air as Spenjo takes the health lead, trying to nail Slayer into a corner, but he's doing a good job of not letting himself be cornered and just kind of being free as far as the space. He's maximizing the little space that he is allowed to use on sparring ring. He doesn't cover up his missed grab with the rush, which was smart because it looked like Spenjo was going to be able to counter it anyway, and Slayer's opened up a considerable lead. Nice kick deflect to get rid of that popper. Ooh,
Slayer switched to a little bit more of a grounded play style. Something you see that's rare with Ribbon Girls, but those who can master it get pretty far with it.
Well, yeah, like realizing that you don't have to be in the air all the time. Ribbon's pretty. I mean, her ground speed's not, it's not bad. She can do stuff, but Spenjo would have you believe that it is garbage because he has equalized the situation. Slayer now in the red. Roaster brings Slayer to his last hit. Will he be able? That's a hard rush to land too. He takes his time. I was talking about Slayer's rush. Spenjo takes his time to get that rush off, but it works. Slayer opting not to use his rush.
Steal it is wrong counter.
Oh man! Oh man!
Almost. We didn't get it yet. Give it 5 minutes. I'm sure we'll find something.
Okay.
Okay.
Slayer's rush is a hard. Well, now it's not a hard rush to land because he put on toast.
It's a much easier rush actually. Than you think.
Yeah. Before that, it was a hard rush, but now he doesn't, and he's putting on the pressure right now, trying to maybe get some conditioning happening here. Ooh, he caught him! Yes, he did. Led with popper, led with popper because Spenjo was on his left side. See, I don't have that kind of foresight. I can't, like, if someone is on my left side and they try to dash away, I'm still gonna leave my rush with nade because I'm stupid. So, Slayer
Nade connects better anyway.
That's true. This is true.
We're seeing a huge health lead for Slayer here, but as we saw last round, Spenjo cleaned it up in the end.
That's true. That's true. Spenjo on the magic pixel.
Ooh.
Nade got clipped. Tuck your arms in, ladies and gentlemen. I guess
those
you can't
elbows
really.
Close to the body.
Yeah. And Spenjo says, I'm not going to let that happen again, as he's now using double roaster. No more getting clipped for damage. In this final round, game 3, last round, they have played the maximum number of rounds possible in this situation. Game 1 went to the last round, game 2 went to the last round, and now game 3 going to the last round. Truly equally matched competitors in this set. Ooh.
Slayer building a healthy lead here first.
Ooh. Big Roaster is now on the field.
Big Roaster is now the field.
Off the field, yeah. Slayer could pop rush right now and end up with a not too big of a meter deficit. He's going to get a shield break, it looks like. Yeah, pretty good damage off of that, too. 125 plus 20 or 30 shield damage, so that's pretty good. But now Spenjo is looking at getting his own rush. Can Slayer close it out? As Spenjo now in the red, looking for an opportunity to get Big Roaster going again, but Slayer's going to keep the pressure on. Here comes Big Roaster, and Spenjo now has rush. Slayer with about half meter as he lands that Roaster. Lands a grab. Slayer now in the red. A bad situation for Slayer pressure-wise. He's going to have to stay vigilant. And Spenjo! If you're Slayer, you hate to see it, but if you're Spenjo, you're breathing a sigh of relief as he clutches out the set 2-1.